for example, they're operating on the other side of the plastic. They're on the traditional side. The hole that is punched and the money that flows in is them buying the crypto to put in the box for their clients. All that money is flowing in, mostly because they're buying the assets, but also the demand for afterwards. And the tool that I have to help you visualize the price movements before and after ETF releases is going to really show you that impact. So before we start looking at right now with all the ETFs that are, pending approval right now, we have to look at the timeline of how this all works. And typically what we've found in crypto is that all of the applications for ETFs that these companies have made, they made these applications in October, November, December, January last year. And now we're in October, they're coming up to that point where they're either going to be approved or rejected. So it's almost a year from application to approval. That's a really key understanding, and it's obviously getting quite exciting now, hence why I've made this video to explain it all. What you'll find is from the approval date to the actual go live date, usually around a couple of days to a week. So I'm going to go right in the middle and say 4 to 5 days. If we got an approval today, it would be 4 to 5 days from today, the ETF would actually go live. And I think that's especially important to know right now, because what we're doing in October 2025 is awaiting approval for these different ETFs for different cryptos, not the actual go live. But the approval date can inform the go live date, because they basically just want to go live as soon as possible. There is a business model for these companies to have ETFs. They take fees in terms of management fees from the people participating in the ETF, and they take those every year, every month, whatever, from the people that buy the ETFs. So there's an incentive there for the business to, once they have approval, to go live as soon as they can. So before we get into this really amazing tool that I'm going to allow you to use as well to play around with, I want to talk about the supply and demand dynamics that take place from the moment of application to approval and launch, because we understand that spot ETFs are the important elements of this, right? They are taking crypto out of circulation. And when you remove crypto from circulation and the demand goes up, the price goes up, right? That's simple supply and demand dynamics. From the moment of application all the way through to approval and launch, the company that has made that application either already has the crypto in their box, or they now start accumulating that crypto to put money in the box. There's no like legal timeline there. They could already have it at that one moment, or they can accumulate it over time. Now, what you'll see is when we start playing around with this tool, these companies will often buy the crypto early on, right after their application, and continue to buy it over time until the launch date.